So risk assessment methodologies. Here it consists of three words: risk, assessment, methodologies. So here we will learn how to combat risk, how to get rid of risk or how to accept risk, how to treat risk, what is risk, all these we would see. Okay, very interesting chapter and accounts for about 20 marks in your exam. Very easy to score in this chapter. Trust me, this is one chapter where you can just score in a flick. Okay, because it does not have any technical things for you to know. Risk definition. What is risk? I'll ask you questions, you answer. But you have to sincerely answer, okay? Is it a probability or a possibility? How many say possibility? Okay, probability or possibility? Say, I tell you, I may probably come. I will possibly come. What is the difference? I will possibly come. I may probably come. May and will. What is the difference? Can I ever say, I will probably come? Can I say that? No. Or can I say, I may possibly come? Though we use it, it is not right. Yes. So, possibility means surety in action. It is happening. It is possible. When we say impossible, we say impossible as I am possible. Don't we say that? So, possible means it is going to happen. Happening is certain. When I say probable, it is a game of chance. It can or cannot. Yes? Yes? Now, risk definition means probability of a threat exploiting a vulnerability. Now, what is a threat? What is a threat? You are going out. Okay, your rain, if rains are going to pour down, that is the threat. Not carrying the umbrella is a vulnerability because you are prone to exploitation. Risk is what? Getting drenched. Yes. Now you read the risk definition. Probability of a threat exploiting a vulnerability. Understood? Probability of a threat exploiting a vulnerability. Exploiting a threat. There is a threat and it is going to exploit your vulnerability. Vulnerability means what? You are not equipped to face the threat. What is threat? Danger. Right? So you have to, it is danger or endangered. Threat is danger or endanger? Danger, right? But your risk could be endangered. Okay, that is not required for the examination point of view. If you have not understood, leave it. Now, probability of a threat exploiting a, you would have learned it in your SFM also. You have systematic and unsystematic risk. Same thing will apply here, but from a different viewpoint. Yes. Again, your systematic and unsystematic risk is a very favorite question of your examiner. If you take the questions that they could ask you from this chapter, they could ask you explain systematic risk 4 marks. Or they could ask you explain systematic and unsystematic risk 6 marks. Yes. What is systematic risk? Are the risk of being in business. These are generally unavoidable risks. They are systematic, so they are unavoidable. Your tire getting punctured when you go in a bike is unavoidable. It can happen anytime. So it's a systematic risk. Right? But somebody stealing it, unsystematic. It cannot happen daily, right? Then these are constant across or to put it in a different way, your bike getting exhausted of petrol is a systematic risk. Bike getting stolen is a unsystematic risk. Now, these are constant across majority of technologies. They are constant and not peculiar to any specific. For example, the probability of power outage. You never know when the current is going to go, right? So this is a systematic risk. Simple things, you will have a generator. Any shop you go, walk into Ponti Bazaar, any shop you go, they have generator, right? Because they are used to risk. That is a systematic risk for them. Understood? The solution to power outage is what? Having a backup generator. Thus, a systematic risk can be mitigated not by technology, but by management. See, this is an important point which you ought to know. It cannot be mitigated by technology because it is systematic. It cannot be mitigated by technology, but by management process. What is management process? People know what the risk is. They get adapted, so they ensure measures are taken to avoid it. So the red ink are the key words that you ought to know. Please highlight them. Constant across majority of technologies and not peculiar to any specific application. Example, power outage. Like they have a backup generator. And systematic risk cannot be mitigated by technology, but by management process. Understood? Unsystematic risk. Those which are peculiar to the specific application. You cannot predict it at all. It is unsystematic. Generally mitigated by advanced technology. Because it is specific, Kai Vaidya will not work. Your Hajmola Vicks won't work. Right? So here, one of the major characteristics of these risks would be that they can be generally mitigated by using an advanced technology. Yes? Now, let us see the example. It is a technical example. I'll explain you what it is, but we would be doing it in detail in BCP-DR2. Okay? One can use a computer system with automatic mirroring to reduce the exposure to loss arising out of data loss in the event of failure. See, you know what is mirroring? What is mirroring? Today I go see a mirror. Will I see me or will I see Srividya? So your mirror is nothing but as and when real time your application, your processing happens, it takes a copy of it. Real time it keeps taking. Whatever happens here, it keeps taking. That's called data mirroring. Okay, data mirroring is what? Real time backup. Okay, so here by advanced technology, you know there is going to be a power outage. So you take measures. And this can be applied only for your data. Can your equipment be backed up real time? It cannot. Your equipment cannot be backed up real time. So systematic, unsystematic risk, you cannot afford to lose in the exam because it is a very, very simple question. What causes risk? It could be anything. There is no need at all. Life is prone to risk. Yes? But from a systems point of view, you will see. Widespread, see, typically I will tell you one thing. So widespread use of technology. Now what has happened here? Because of widespread use of technology, there is more access. Right? See, what generally all of us are exposed to now, our grandfathers or grandmothers were not exposed to. Right? For them to take a decision, simple I'll tell you. Today you want to talk to a person in US. You email, he emails you back 2 hours maximum, you get the reply. And if it's a real-time chat, within seconds. Those days, they have to write a mail, post it in an envelope, put it in the post office. It will go after 3 weeks. He will answer all your queries. The last query he won't answer. Again, you have to type a letter. Right? This is how it was going. So there was no risk. But today, because you are using email, somebody could come and intercept. All these things can happen. So as with any responsibility, with any comfort, what comes in? Responsibility. And with any responsibility, risk comes in. Right? External factors such as legislative, legal and regulatory requirements or technological developments. Say there could be changes. Say there is an election and there is a new result coming up. And you are always talking for the past 5 years only for one political party and apparently that political party loses. So there is a risk. This is what the medias are facing. Whichever party is in power, they will be projecting them. The minute they change power, they can't do anything because all the while the media has been projecting A is good. Now B has come into power. Now will B leave the media? You will ensure he is projected good. Isn't it? Typically, this is what accounts for your external requirements. Understood? All of you with me? Okay. External dangers from hackers leading to denial of service and virus attack. Simple. How many of you would have received mail? From UK lottery, you have won so many billions. Please come give your account number.